Hello and welcome to ePact, your emergency network. Today, we're going to explore how to use the ePact Admin app. This app is available to be downloaded for free from the Apple's App Store or alternately from Google Play. It will work with most mobile devices as well as tablets and does have an offline mode. All right, let's get started. Once you've downloaded the app, simply log in using your admin credentials. Please note that currently members cannot use this app. It is for administrators only. Click on Menu to update member records. This will allow you to have the information offline as well as online. As a good practice, we do recommend that you do this regularly. You will be prompted every 7 days, but you really should do this on a daily basis if you have Wi-Fi access. It only takes a few seconds. Once it's done, you'll get an update saying that it has been completed. Please click on OK, and then that's going to return you to My Organizations page, where you will then be able to see all the list of the organizations you currently administer. Name of the organization you'd like to access, you'll be prompted to select between check-in, checking out members or view member records. If you like to view member records, simply select that option and you will get a list of all your members. To see an individual record, please select that member. You can of course use the search option to find them. Once you've done that, you'll get a full view of their record. You can scroll down to see the names and contact information of all contacts, and of course you can click on them and launch your phone or your email browser to contact them quickly. You can also add comments directly on the app by clicking on Add Comments. Please note that comments are visible to all administrators who are connected to the member, but they are not visible to any parents or members. Please click on Save to complete the process. These will be returned directly to your ePact dashboard. Click on Files to view any files like immunization records. In this case, there is none available. You can also access these records per group by accessing the Groups tab. Here I'll select Summer Camp Week 1 and I'll see a list of all the participants for this week. Please note that you can also sort these participants by first name, by session, or alternately by flag condition. In this case, I'm going to sort simply by last name, and then I do have the option to send them a general or emergency message. Simply click on Menu, and then you can denote whether it is an emergency or general message. This is what will affect the subject line. And then of course you can type in your email message, copy paste it into the SMS box, and of course as well if you wanted, and if you've purchased the feature, you can also send voice messages all in one easy go. When you do send messages, you will be prompted to also include emergency contact if necessary. If you need to toggle to your check-in checkout feature, simply click on Menu and then on Main. This will bring you back to all the organizations you administer. Click on the one that you like to access and then click on Check-in, Check-out. Once you click on Check-in, Check-out sheets, you can use an existing sheet or you can click on Create Check-in, Check-out sheet at the bottom, select the group that you'd like to check in, and then name your sheet. We highly recommend you name in the name of the group as well as including the start date and end date of that specific session to make it easier for you to search in this Check-in, Check-out archives. Once you've named your group, please be sure to turn on Check-in, Check-out sheet if you plan to use it immediately. Once you are ready to check in people, simply select the name of the participant. You will notice that the member checking in will default to the name of the logged in administrator. Simply click on that to select a different contact. Once you've selected them, you'll be able to have them sign in by clicking on Continue. Now they can add their initials or their signatures or nothing at all. These are actually part of the check-in, check-out organization settings that you can set yourself on your dashboard. In this particular case, this is one of the fathers of this is one of the emergency contacts for this particular child who is required to add their initials. Please note that there is also an add notes box, so they can't actually add additional information if they want to. Administrators can also check children in simply by selecting themselves. They will be the logged in administrator, clicking on Continue, and then also adding either their initials, their signature, or nothing at all, depending on the check-in, check-out settings. Please note that you can also now mark a person as absent by simply clicking on their name and then clicking on Absent. The checkout process works pretty much like the check-in process, but only in reverse. Simply select the member you'd like to check out, select the correct contact, and then click Continue and allow them to again either add their initials or signature. Please note that administrators can now do mass check-in and check-outs for participants. For example, if you have a program where participants are checked in by the administrator, for example, for after-school care, then this can now be done in one batch action. Simply click on Batch Check-in, followed by Select All, or alternately simply selecting the participants in front of you. Then click on Check-in. You'll be given a chance to review the different participants that are being checked in currently. Please note that this is only available for administrators, as a parent cannot check in all of the children. Click on Continue, and the children will now be listed as checked in. If you've made an error, and in fact 24 of the 25 children are here but one is absent, you can simply click on their name and then choose Absent. However, you will be prompted to add an explanation on why they were checked in and then subsequently marked as absent. This note will be required and again will assist you with licensing requirements to explain why they were checked in and then subsequently their status changed. Please note that you can always do an attendance check or head count by simply clicking on Take Attendance in the app. Anybody who has a checked in status will now have a button that says Confirm. Of course, if they are checked out or absent, this button will not appear. Simply do a head count and click on Confirm to confirm that they are currently present. Please note that you can also batch check out participants. You can simply click on Batch Check Out, select All, and check out. Then you'll get a chance to review the list that you are checking out, followed by Continue. And then you can add your signature, initials, or nothing at all, depending on what your organization has set up for the checkout process. And then when you click on Checkout, all the participants will be checked out. As well, you can always access any participant's check-in and check-out history by clicking on their name and then clicking on History. This is actually, of course, available in the check-in checkout archives directly on your ePAC dashboard, but there is also a history available on the app. To view a member record, simply click on View Member Record and you'll get access to the record that they submitted. However, when you click on this and you see only comments and files, this is to alert you that they have not completed their ePAC record. As well, the only possibilities to check them in and check them out will simply be the administrative check-in and other as well. So this is a good way to know whether the members have actually submitted their record or not and to encourage them to do so. Once again, thank you so much for joining us on this video on how to use the ePAC app. Please note that we have multiple other resources available to you directly on our Help Center. Simply click on Help in your ePAC dashboard to access them and then look for the video library. There is also an app guide available to you with screenshots of everything that you viewed today. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us at help@epacnetwork.com. Thank you and have a nice day.